Welcome, business owners and managers. Can you name the one word, spoken in any language, that causes businesses to fail, and the same one word that causes businesses to succeed? In today's economy, this one word has caused many of yesterday's once thriving businesses to downsize and drop like flies, and at the same time created billion-dollar empires. The one word is advertising. Now, if you're like most business owners, just the sound of the word advertising instantly hits a nerve because of everyone approaching you about it. The truth is, most business owners don't see any difference between advertising and gambling today. And that's often because the results are so bad, you might as well throw your ad budget on a table in Vegas. Experts say that you can learn a lot about the future by studying the past. And if you take a look back at the Great Depression, when most companies began to panic and hit the brakes, others were advised to advertise more effectively and hit the accelerator, which jolted these companies way ahead of their competition, and not only during the Great Depression, but for decades beyond. Here's the bottom line. We have developed some cutting-edge technology that could allow you to dominate and control your local market area for less than a premium cup of coffee a day. We also know that only 10% of business owners will ever get around to watching this video. What you're about to see will give your business such an unfair advantage that your competition will think you own the internet. The technology that we have could very well be the affordable answer that you've been searching for to increase business, and just in time, because the marketing strategies that most business owners used to bank on are not working anymore. One of the biggest complaints that we hear from business owners today is they spend thousands of dollars in advertising and no one responds. Neurologists tell us that each one of us will be exposed to over 1 million advertising impressions a year. With all of that information overload, this is why the advertising industry is literally hanging by a thread. If you take a closer look at newspaper and yellow pages, magazines and direct mail, TV and radio, they have all been experiencing some of the worst revenue drops in history. But the economy isn't the sole reason for the downfall. The advertising industry is downsizing in the wake of changing consumer habits. So what habits have changed and where are the consumers going? Well, for most people, it's now easier to reach for a mouse instead of grabbing a phone book or a newspaper. Fact is, if you want a real eye-opening experience, just ask your customers, when's the last time you picked up your phone book or actually read your junk mail? Many feel like they need another phone book and more junk mail, just like they need another hole in their head. Digital media players and satellite radios are also becoming more popular and are specifically designed to block out radio and TV commercials. And the result is advertisers almost hypnotically watching their ad budgets disappear. So what's the solution? Businessweek reports that consumers are shifting decisively to online information, and advertisers are liking the fact that their ads are following eyeballs to where consumers make transactional decisions. The technology that we've developed completely changes in how your business fishes for customers. No more hooks and no more gimmicks, and no more wasted advertising dollars. We're using the internet with geo-targeted technology to instantly deliver them to your business. Now you might be thinking, what is geo-targeted technology? Here's just one way in how it works to promote your business. We have contractual relationships with the top search engines and over 1 million websites that get over 10 million visits a day. And just as your home has a physical address and a zip code, every computer in the world has an address known as an IP address that's identified by zip code. The reason why this is important is that most people are now researching online before purchasing offline, which means most prospects will research and decide who to buy from while they're sitting right here as they surf from home or work. At this point, some folks think the answer is to start an aggressive pay-per-click campaign. Now, if you're not familiar with pay-per-click programs, may we issue this warning. There are thousands of search engines on the internet, and you can buy a pay-per-click program, and you'll get 2 guarantees with that. Number 1, your website will be seen if someone actually clicks on your ad, and number 2, you must pay for every click, whether it was intentional or not. The problem is the click rates keep going up, and some businesses are now willing to pay over $60 a click. So how can a business owner link to the power of the internet, but on a local level? Well, the owner of our company knows exactly how to harness the power of the internet on a local and national level. Before we show you another way in how this works, it's important for you to think of 2 things. Number 1, the possibilities of what this could do for your business, and number 2, how you'll spend the money you'll save on advertising and marketing. Let's say that your business wants to target the business executives in the financial district of New York City. Now, you could run an ad in just one of over 100 newspapers in New York, and a quarter-page ad would run you about $6,800 a day. But why advertise to the entire city of New York when your prime prospects work in this area right here? Keep in mind, many of these buildings exceed 50 stories in height, and they're so large that in some cases 10 to 12 buildings comprise one zip code. Just imagine how many computers there are in each building accessing these search engines several times a day, and now just a click away from your business. And when you use our system, you fall under our umbrella. What typically happens is your business ranks very close to, if not the top of a prospect search, whether you have a website or not. That's right, you don't even need a website to benefit from this technology. When a prospect simply clicks on your link, it opens to a page displaying your location and contact information, as well as a description, optional coupons. You can even upload product or testimonial videos. So commercial or residential, you can target any zip code you'd like, and start with 3 zip codes, and add or delete a zip code whenever you want. In this example, if your business has bigger plans than 3 or 10 zip codes around New York, then you can purchase up to 50 zip codes. The question is, what will you do with this information? As we mentioned earlier, 90% of the business owners will never take the time to watch this video. That automatically places you into the ranks of 10% of the business owners that do and are in prime position to connect with us and embrace today's technology to stay on top. As a final note, here's something else to consider. Why is it that a man wakes up after sleeping on an advertised bed, shaves with an advertised razor, showers with an advertised shampoo, enjoys a breakfast of advertised cereal, and then glances at his advertised watch as he heads off to work in his advertised car, works on an advertised computer, and eats an advertised lunch? Yet this man hesitates to advertise, saying that advertising doesn't pay. Finally, when this man's unadvertised business goes under, he will advertise it for sale. As you can see, advertising is everywhere, and we would like to help you increase your business without increasing your ad budget. So if you would like to stop spending money on useless advertising, then don't delay in getting started with us today. Please, while it's fresh on your mind, contact your representative and let us know that you're ready to go. Thank you again for your time.